Hey everybody, it's Maribel and I'm coming to you with a layout. So this layout is based on a sketch made by Laura Whitaker, and you can find her and more sketches at scrappingaroundtheclock.blogspot.com. Okay, so the papers that I'm using, or the main paper, this paper I don't know where it's from. It's just something that I had in my scraps, not my scraps, my old paper that I'm just trying to get rid of. But majority of the pattern paper is from Maggie Holmes. This paper is from her Sweet Story collection. And the other papers that I'm going to use, these are from my scraps, but I believe they are also from, Maggie Holmes. And then the embellishments that I'm using are from Maggie Holmes, American Crafts, her Marigold collection. Really cute, huh? Okay. So I'm going to try and stick to the sketch as much as possible. But I really like sketches because if you are ever, don't have a whole lot of time to come up with a design, or if you're in a design block, it's a good idea to use a sketch. So what I did is I took this paper from Maggie Holmes and I cut it. I believe it is 12 by 7. Yes, 12 by 7. I inked the sides already. And then I have these 3 photos. This is a trip that my family took to South Dakota, to Mount Rushmore. So I'm going to put that, okay. So I'm going to put down the paper first. The adhesive that I'm using is from scrapbook.com. It's the adhesive tape. And I think it's not the 1 inch. It's the one right below the 1 inch. Okay. And I'm going to put it kind of high because I'm going to have other paper below it. So there we go. Paper is down. Sorry for the shaking, but I like to stand when I scrapbook. Okay, next I'm going to put my photos down. I think I kind of want it like that. Now these photos started off as 4 by 6, but because I wanted, some of the pattern paper to show on the sides, I went ahead and trimmed them down the sides as much as possible. So, but they are 6 lengthwise. So I'm trying to figure out how I want them. I think like that. Yeah. Okay, so I'll put down this one first. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I do not put adhesive on the sides. I put it on the top only. I mean, in the middle. That way I can tuck things behind it. And I just love this adhesive. I mean, can't go wrong with it. And I believe right now they're having a half off anything that's scrapbook.com brand. And that includes their adhesive. So I just went there today and bought some more adhesive. But I'm going to try the bigger because I think it comes all the way up to 6 inches wide. So I wanted to try out, I don't think I got the 6-inch. I think I got the 4-inch, if I'm not mistaken. But I love this tape. Okay, so there we go. The pictures are down. The pattern paper is down. Now what I'm going to do is start seeing where I want my pattern paper. These I want to tuck down, tuck underneath the pattern paper. This was in her sketch. She had 3 pendants there. So they're big. And then I'm going to put some black right here. And I am going to use some washi stickers from Bella Boulevard. And I'm going to use the stars. Now I believe this is, looks like 7 inches across. So I'm going to need some and then a little bit. Another one just on the, so I can get all the way across. Okay. I'm going to put it right up on the edge there. Hopefully there is another one. I probably should, oh, here we go. I probably should have checked that before I did put that one down, huh? And this one I'm not going to need all of it, so I'm not going to take all of it. Let's see. And it probably would have been smart to do this before I put the paper down so I could tuck it in. So when you do yours, put your tape down before, so that way you can just tuck it behind. I tend to do things as an afterthought, but it still came out cute. And I am going to save that little bit in case I need it for later. Okay, so we have our black down. I like this. These are too big. Wonder if, see, this is why you shouldn't put adhesive on the bottom. Okay. I'm going to cut these down, cut them together so that way they can be about the same size. It looks like I'm going to need some more adhesive because I cut off the adhesive on some of them. Okay, so I'll put this one down first. The adhesive that I just used right now is a permanent adhesive by Tombow. So I'm going to tuck this in. As much as I can. Okay. Then I'm going to, I guess I'm going to do yellow next. And I want it to be about the same length as well. Let me just help this out a little bit by raising this up. Now, if you're more of a perfectionist than I am, you can measure. I am not a perfectionist. I eyeball everything. Oops. So it's not really a, you know, some people are crazy about that. I'm not. Oops. Okay, well, that's what that's going to be. Okay, and then there we go. Works out perfect. The colors go really well together. These were just scraps that I had in my scrap basket. So you want to make sure and hold on to your scraps when you are scrapbooking. And I did it again, didn't I? I did. Okay. Okay. Now to save time, I've already inked the edges. That's, it's not necessary, but I like to do it as a, it just kind of adds dimension. Okay, and there we go. It's come out good so far. Next we have our title, and I'm going to put that right there above the, us together. Now because this is vellum, you really want to be careful, what kind of adhesive you put on. Some people are particular about it. I'm not. You can't really tell, but you just want to be careful if you don't want it to show or not. So there we go. There's the title. Next, I am going to look at my embellishments. Again, I am using the embellishments from Maggie Holmes, the Marigold collection. And I want to bring out some green. There we go, it's cute. These cute little butterflies. And you know what? It's just going to work perfect because I'm going to use this as my journaling. See, everything happens for a reason. So it'll look like the card is extending down. And I'll have a place to write my journaling. Okay. Cute. These I did not ink yet, or this one. So usually, like, if you haven't done it before, I use brown. This is from Memento. It's rich chocolate. You just get a sponge, and you just ink the edges. Just takes, a second or so, a couple of seconds. Oops. Okay, why is this happening? Okay. I think I'm going to use that like that. And then I'm going to use, this is kind of nature oriented, this cute deer. This is also vellum. These embellishments are really, really cute. They come with some really cute tags, just really, really cute, really nature, oriented, really, really cute. Okay, put down my butterfly. Now this was my kids' first trip to Mount Rushmore. My son was learning about all the the monuments and in school, and so one of them he had learned about was Mount Rushmore, and he wanted to go there to go check it out. So my husband and I, we had gone before a long time ago before we had kids, and so we thought, oh, they would really, really, really love that. And we went to Mount Rushmore. Now, in case you're asking, are these the only 3 photos that we took at Mount Rushmore? No. We, I usually have a page that goes on the side. That'll be, the corresponding page that has just photos up, just photos. And then the one on the other side is the one that's designed. So I have 9 more photos for, I believe 9 more photos for the other side. But I do a design for the other side. Now I put down some wooden butterflies, and when I use wood, I usually use reptile glue because it works really good, and it also dries clear, and it even says it's good for wood. So you'll see that, you can see it right now, but once it dries, it clears and you won't be able to see it at all. So there's my page so far. Next, I am going to put some spritz. Now this barrier I made out of an Amazon box. So it is a box that I just took off the top and one of the sides, and it's kind of like my splatter box, and I use it so that way the inks don't end up all over, everything. So the spritz that I'm using is from Heidi Swap, and it's gold. You want to shake really good. With Heidi's, you'll hear the little ball inside, almost like a paint bottle. And you just kind of want to put it place, where you want it. Make sure that when you're doing this, that you cover your photos. Next one that I'm using is also from Heidi Swap. It is pink. And the other one I'm going to use is also from Heidi Swap. And I think it's called Patina. I need my reading glasses. So you want to make sure you shake it really, really good. This just adds a little bit of texture, some color. I'm kind of hooked on it, so I don't think I've done a layout all year that has not had some spritz on it. I'm hooked. And I like to do this after I have already had my embellishments, because you want some of it to land on your embellishments. So that way it looks like it's layering. Okay. I will remove it. That came out beautiful. And see how it added just a little bit of something extra. So it gave it that finished touch. So my butterflies still need to dry. You can still see the glue. And then the spritz, when they start drying, they change color a little bit. You'll see the gold gets more shiny. They all get a little more solid. But when you first put them down, you know, they're wet. But that is it. All I need to do is add my journaling and I am done. So that was a very quick layout. If you don't have a whole lot of time, I would suggest that you go find yourself some sketches. It helps. Just, you know, if you're going to, yeah, they help with giving you some ideas. And especially if you're in a creative block, or if you think, you know, you're not able to create something, or maybe you're doing the same layout over and over again, it's nice to go find yourself a sketch. And I use quite a bit of Laura Whitaker's. She has very good sketches. So I hope you like it. Please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks. Bye.